All right, welcome back, Hornet fans. This edition of our Hornet Football Flashback. Today, we're going to go all the way back to September 3rd, 2011, and we're joined
Wow.
by former Sacramento State wide receiver Brandyn Reed. And on that date, on September 3rd, 2011, the Hornets shocked the world. They upset Oregon State in overtime 29-28, and a large part due to our guest today. And B. Reed, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Bird, my man. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Let's test your memory and go back a little bit. You guys go up to Oregon State. You fall down 3-0 in the game on an early field goal, and then all of a sudden you have the lead. Chase Deatter with 2 first-half touchdowns. You guys are up 14-3 at the break. At what point did you guys really start believing that you had a chance to win that game?
Gosh, man, really jogging my memory now. 2011, really feel like an old head now. But I would say, honestly, I remember when Osagi, our DB at the time, picked it off when we were down 3-0, and that really changed the momentum of the game. And then we went up on a couple passes to Mr. Chase Deatter, making big plays out there. And then we went into the half. We just left it out on the field, man. We had nothing to lose. They were the big dog, we were the little dog, so we were just playing freely. That's really what it was, man.
So Oregon State starts the second half. They get a field goal, cut it to 14-6, and then Coach Spurbeck digs deep in the playbook, and you guys run the trick play. Morris Norris throws a 39-yard touchdown to you, put you guys up 21-6.
Yep.
You ran that trick play in practice all the time. How confident were you that it was going to actually work in that situation?
Hey, perfect practice, man. It was bread and butter. I knew Mo had a cannon, and as long as he put it on the money, we repped that so many damn times. I was wondering when Spurbeck was going to throw it into the actual playbook for the game. So I'm glad he did. He saved it for the big game, and it's kind of funny that it was such an easy catch, but when you watch the highlights, I actually bobbled it a little bit. So a little bit nervous, but we made it happen, and got a little point up to the fans because it was right next to our section. So I was hyped, man. That was awesome.
A lot of people don't know. I mean, you mentioned it, he had a huge arm, out through a lot of the quarterbacks. Yeah. And I know in practice a lot of times the fear was he would overthrow you. So when you're that wide open, what are you thinking as the ball's coming down?
I'm just thinking, catch the damn ball. Catch the damn ball. Otherwise, Coach Spurbeck probably wouldn't trust me after that. So wouldn't have got that play call again. So caught it, made it happen. And, man, it was a great time. Great celebration, too, afterwards.
It was. So you guys go ahead 21-6. Oregon State then basically goes away from the pass, which hadn't been successful. They start running the ball, make a furious comeback. The end gets a little crazy. Had to look it up to see what exactly happened. I just remember it went back and forth. So we fumble. Oregon State gets it back. They have a chance to take the lead. Then Zach Nash creates a fumble. Joe Larche recovers it, runs it back like 58 yards.
I thought he was going to the house, man.
Yeah, I think everyone thought he was going to the house. Even then, splits up a 28-yard field goal, which to basically put the game away, and it gets blocked.
Yep.
So Oregon State comes back, forces overtime with a late field goal. They go into overtime and score on the very first possession, like 2 plays in. Again, they went back to Malcolm Agnew, and I don't know if you know this, but he's now an assistant coach on the Sac State staff.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, wow. He just started this offseason. He hasn't coached a game yet, but he's on the staff now. So they come back, take the lead. You guys get the ball second. You come down, 6 plays in. They throw to you for the touchdown. What was the route? What do you remember about the touchdown?
Basic slant route. I forget the formation, but we had me and Mo on the other side. Read the coverage, read the box, as they say. I actually I had Jordan Poyer on me, who's balling out for the Bills right now. But I got to give my credit. I toasted him on that route. And I think he actually got a PI on it, but we scored. And what's funny about that is the one thing that I remember looking back at it is I threw the ball in the air after I scored, which should have been a penalty and should have offset the penalties, and we should have had to run the play again. So I always regretted that because, I had to run for that afterwards. So I didn't do that again the rest of the season.
So then you're down one technically at the time. Was there any hesitation to go for two, do you think? Or you think Spurbeck knew the whole time they were going for two and going for the win?
Uh, I think he wanted to go for it. He did ask me on the sideline, and I actually, Coach Ingram AI hit me up about this the other day. And he's like, the big cojones on you, man. Just said, give me the rock. And I just remember the moment was so surreal. I was hyped. I was ready to go. I was locked in. Jeff was locked in. We were all locked in. So I was like, just give me the rock and let's go get it, man. Let's go get it.
So if I remember right, just simple fade route to the corner, basically.
Yep.
Been 9 years now, so we'll ask the honest truth here. Push off or no push off to get open there?
I knew it was coming. Look, here's the thing. He had the PI on the previous play. I think they were letting us play. Now, I slapped his hand off, and he was already falling. I had him beat. I was going to catch it no matter what. Might have got away with a little nudge. Hey, but that's what they teach you, right? That's what they teach you. The refs didn't call it. They were right there. Game over.
It was a pretty incredible moment, put Sac State football on the map. I know it was the early days of Twitter at the time, and we were trending on Twitter, ESPN's calling on the bus ride back to the airport, but pretty memorable day. Where did that day rank for you in your football career?
Man, I would say that's number one. Number one in my book, because there was just so much that we were playing for. I know that you remember we lost Coach Brooks that week actually. So I was pretty close to the guy, and he was definitely there with us. My family drove up to make the road trip, so a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put in on all cylinders. So I definitely have to put that up there as number one. I'll forever cherish that moment with my teammates, my brothers, and the whole organization. So, I mean, we're here on this call, and I mean, if I didn't make that play, probably wouldn't be calling me right now. So it's definitely a very, very, very great experience for me.
And now, what have you been up to after your career at Sac State's been over?
Man, it's just been had to put the big boy pants on. Actually, after graduated, I participated in a couple combines, made it to the super regional, did some arena football for a little bit, had some CFL tryouts. So definitely put forth my best effort. And then injuries kind of took a toll. So then I picked up rugby, but all while doing that, I've been working in sales, and it's been paying pretty good dividends. Now I live in a house in Roseville. So life is pretty good, man. I mean, due to the circumstances, 2020 has been a tough year. Now that we got the fires and everything too. So, my family's from the North Bay, so it's just one thing after another, but you just got to roll with the punches and just keep moving, man. So I can't complain. I'm healthy, and I'm doing good. So I really appreciate it, Bird.
Well, B. Reed, it's good seeing you. We appreciate your time, and go Hornets.
Yes, sir. Take care. Hey, don't be a stranger, man.
All right, we'll see you.